Since the gnarly song blew up, a lot of you guys discovered my music. Also a thing called accent, specifically English accent. Like having an accent when speaking English is, I swear, it's a real thing. Because you guys like the song so much, I've seen many different variations, versions of fan creations of the song. There's even a Chinese version of fan created. So I'm here to tell you some truth. Technically, gnarly was first written in Chinese and then translated into English. My creative process, I would think of something in my head and intuitively, because Chinese is my first language, so obviously I think about it in Chinese, and then I have this translation process happening in my head, and then I speak out loud in English because most people I work with in LA, their first language is English, specifically in the music making circle. Funny thing is, English speakers sometimes think that I'm iconic by mistake. I am iconic, but sometimes I would say something, it doesn't fully make sense, but it makes sense in a very magical and philosophical way. When I have to translate it on the spot, my translation is so direct and literal and not perfect, kind of creates this very refreshing literature academia vibe. Like for example, I created a term called white boy princess. Like it didn't exist. I combined a lot of things like vibes and aura were being mashed together. In conclusion, I think modern language is a process. It's a new invention that we should be tapping in. Our language can also grow with us and develop with our time. It's very important. English doesn't just stop here. So when Shakespeare was alive, the type of English that they used on a day-to-day basis was so different from the way that we talk nowadays. So our future generation deserve a new type of English. But anyway, it is just some theory that I was thinking. Like shout out Confucius. Confucius is the real G for making pop music. Confucius is still 1,000 years after the real inspiration behind contemporary adult music. If you think that the way I talk is very interesting and deep, that's because I was taught by Confucius. If this is my Grammy acceptance speech, I'm gonna give everything, all I have, to Confucius, and also my mother. If you know, you know.